Lebanon, Tennessee used to be home to one of the South's top military academies, Castle Heights. The school is closed now, but thanks to an active alumni association, the school day memories are very much alive. In fact, Ken Wilshire went there recently and found a great place to dine, a cut above the old mess hall.
This beautiful stately building is City Hall in Lebanon, Tennessee. But for almost 85 years, it was called the Main. It was the main building for Castle Heights Military Academy from 1902 to 1986. Castle Heights offered an extremely disciplined military education. More than 10,000 men and women passed through its halls as they began to build foundations for their lives.
As much as anything, it probably gave us the training that we wouldn't have received at the public school level. It was all military, of course, when I was here, which we enjoyed. And for those of us that went in the military later on, that certainly helped.
Rob Hosier was a cadet here. Actually, they were called Heightsmen. He's now president of the Castle Heights Alumni Association. He attended the academy because his father taught here, and he says life as a cadet was about as structured as it could be.
Reveille would get the cadets up before 7 o'clock. They would have breakfast roll call, BRC, formed up around the circle in front of main building. The junior school cadets would do the same thing, and these are grades 1 through 8 in the junior school. They would then have time to clean their room, get ready to go to class, which started at 7:50, and classes were over before lunch. Our classes were only 40 minutes long. And after lunch, they would have a study CQ, which stood for confined to quarters. Then they would have drill. Then they would have either varsity athletics or intramurals. And after that, they would have SRC, supper roll call. And then for, I'm going to say it was 2 to 2.5 hours, they would be confined to quarters to study in their rooms. TAPS was around 9:50, 10 o'clock.
The sprawling academy covered more than 200 rolling acres right in the middle of Lebanon. There were more than 30 buildings, and the classes contained about 600 students from the 1st to the 12th grade. They came from around the world, and the list of graduates is full of business and political leaders, musicians, actors, and athletes.
Wesley Clark went here 1 year, his sophomore year. Lieutenant General in the Air Force, Lance Lord, 4-star general, and many others who I just never knew. I would say a good cross-section of successful business people, including girls when they were admitted in '73, because enrollment was falling off, and it was felt that there was a need to have female as well as male students at Castle Heights. And that continued to the closing of the school in '86.
Olympic gold medal boxer Pete Rademacher was also a graduate, so it seemed appropriate to use his name for one of the first establishments after the academy closed and the property was under private development. Rademacher's restaurant was established in the late 1990s, and after several owners, it's now the Castle Heights Chop House. It's the cornerstone for new life after the academy.
Need a runner, please, the dining room.
Ann Willits is owner and general manager.
The Castle Heights name, I think it's meant a lot to the people who went to school here, that we've kind of brought it back, and they enjoy coming here and reminiscing about old times and looking at all their pictures, trying to find their pictures. You know, the kids trying to come find mom and dad or grandma and grandpa on the walls and stuff. And they just, you know, it's back in history and they get a look at that and they enjoy that.
While there are only a few of the old historic academy buildings remaining, the Chop House was the superintendent or president's home for years. Its warm, cozy atmosphere and eclectic cuisine certainly has changed from the academy days, and definitely no comparison to the fare served at the academy mess hall.
It's different than the mess hall or chow hall or dining hall, and plus you have to pay for the food now. I think my parents footed the bill back then through tuition.
In fact, Castle Heights founder I.W.P. Buchanan, or Colonel Buck as he was called then, used to have cornbread and buttermilk for his lunch. It's crab-stuffed tilapia and Ann's secret recipe carrot cake on the menu today.
We have a chef, his name is Bernie Vaughn. He does a great job with our menu. He makes tons of sauces and stuff from scratch. We have fresh seafood daily. Steaks are cut fresh daily. Homemade desserts, famous for our carrot cake. It's just a little cozy place you can come and sit and enjoy. It's quiet, so you can go and sit and have a conversation, enjoy people that you're with, and just sit back and relax and let us take care of you.
But the Chop House is far more than a wonderfully memorable dining experience. It's about keeping a tradition alive.
The ambiance, when you just walk in here, you just can't resist. It brings you in and you just want to stay here and really keep it alive, because there's so many memories in this building that you just want to keep the memories going for people.
There's something almost sacred about these grounds, and only a Heightsman or Heightswoman can fully understand how special a place it is. It's steeped in tradition and full of history. You can almost feel the esprit de corps by simply looking at the students' pictures on the Chop House walls. And this must really fulfill the Academy founders' dreams.